grabbing some food at Jesters. It's one of the hidden gems here in the suburbs of Chicago. One of my all-time favorite fast food restaurants. And it may be a while until I get back out here again. They've got this attitude adjuster mallet. Kind of looks like the hammer of Thor. So I guess don't mess around here at Jesters. They might adjust your attitude. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric, and this is the Get Me Out of Here vlog. Today I'm in Dundee, Illinois, a northwest suburb of the city of Chicago, and I just picked up some Jesters. Jesters is a Greek-based fast food restaurant here in the Chicagoland area, and it is by far one of my all-time favorite fast food restaurants in the USA. It is a little bit breezy out right now. I just kind of picked up. Here is Jesters. Now, my favorite meal to get at Jesters is the chicken fajita pita. I've never had this before at any other fast food restaurant, and it is a delight here at Jesters. There's a better view of what that chicken fajita pita looks like right there. Absolutely delicious. It's chicken with fresh vegetables, tomatoes, peppers. So as far as fast food goes, it's actually a little bit on the healthy side. And here we go. The chicken fajita pita at Jesters. It's a bit messy, so definitely bring napkins. They provide plenty there. Another look of the chicken fajita pita. This thing is amazing. A lot of veggies on top of this. Oh, definitely hits the spot. Now, the other thing that Jesters is known for, and they have a very diverse menu. I mean, they've got hot dogs there, gyros, burgers, you name it. The chicken fajita pita is my personal favorite. They also have the best onion rings I have ever had at Jesters. I don't know what they do differently than other places, but these onion rings are phenomenal. So if you're gonna get anything at Jesters, I'm sure the fries are good too, but once I got recommended these onion rings, there was no turning back. Oh, so good. They've got a crisp crunch to them. The onion inside is fresh. They are the best. My bag is blowing away. So a hidden gem here in the suburbs. If you're ever in Chicago, make the drive out to Elgin. Jesters is located in North Elgin, Illinois. It's about an hour's drive northwest of the city of Chicago, but it is so worth it. I don't know how well known it is even in the suburbs here, but when I found this a couple years ago, I always make a trip out here to get the chicken fajita pita and a side of the best onion rings I've ever had in my life. They also have Mountain Dew, and take a look at this. They got the bendy straws. You don't really see these very often anymore either. So yeah, I love this place. Jesters, 2 big thumbs up. Well worth the trip out there. Nothing says nature and bird sanctuary like the permeating sounds of hammer drills and construction work. I don't know what they're doing over there, but it kind of ruins the ambiance. It's a Saturday too. I don't know what they're doing working on a Saturday. They're getting time and a half then if they are, but yeah, kind of. I'm going to walk further along the trail. Maybe we can get away from the construction sounds. So I'm here at the Jelke Bird Sanctuary located in Dundee, Illinois, a northwestern suburb of the city of Chicago. And I thought this would be a great place to not only get out and go on a hike and see some of the beautiful things there are to see here in nature. Yes, there is nature in Chicagoland, believe it or not. Yeah, just get out and hike. I haven't been out here in a year. I used to come here quite a bit during 2020 and 2021 when everything shut down, because it was a nice spot to get out, exercise, hike, and see some wildlife. But I'm also taking you here because I have a major announcement to make in regards to my channel. I will be moving to Phoenix, Arizona in 1 week. Now, I created this channel a couple years ago wanting to promote fascinating places, unique places here in the Midwestern United States. I always felt that a lot of YouTube vloggers tended to live in the South, whether it's Florida, Texas, California, and I didn't see a lot of exposure to the Midwest United States. So it's always been a goal of mine to promote and explore the hidden gems, the unique spots, the historic treasures, the state parks, the national parks, foodie spots, haunted locations, theme parks here in the Midwestern United States, and promote that to you in the world. I think there's a tick. Oh my God, there's a tick on me. Ugh. Got a tick. So you got to watch out for that stuff. It's the month of May. They're out. I don't know how ticks can get on your legs so easily, but anyway, it's the second one I've brushed off of me since I've been filming this. Anyway. So it's always been a passion and a goal of mine to promote the Midwestern United States. I'm originally from the state of Iowa. That's where I grew up, in Okoboji, Iowa. And I've been living in the Chicagoland area for the last 9 years. So starting next week, I will be an Arizona resident. I'm excited for it, I'm pumped for it. But some things will change on this channel. Now, I still will be filming fascinating places. None of that will change. The biggest thing that will be changing is I'll be mainly focused on the Southwestern United States for the next 2, maybe even 3 years. Now, this is something that I'm incredibly excited about. I know nothing about the state of Arizona. I know that they have the Grand Canyon, but that's pretty much it. I know nothing about the Southwest, the American Southwest, the old Wild West. So I'm looking forward to promoting and sharing the features in that part of the country. And I'll be learning along the way as well. So a lot of the things I come across hopefully will be very authentic, my reactions and so forth, because I'm going to be learning and experiencing it firsthand as we go. So I'm looking forward to filming and sharing the Southwest United States with you. Now, I still have family here in the Midwest, so there will still be films and videos coming out over the next couple of years focused on the heartland of America, the Midwest. But the main focus of this channel geographically will be different for at least 2 years, maybe even 3. Now, I started this YouTube channel a couple years ago, and I've always had a passion for filmmaking, for filming, for travel, for promoting fascinating places, kind of the hole-in-the-wall spots, historic spots, places that usually don't get a lot of exposure. And I do popular things as well. But that's always been something I've enjoyed doing and want to continue to do as this channel moves forward. I do not make any money on YouTube. My channel is still pretty young, not a huge audience. Hopefully that grows. I'm glad those of you watching this have stuck around, have bared with me as long as you have. But I don't make any money on YouTube. I don't have Patreon. I don't make anything. This is all something I enjoy to do, and I'm going to continue doing it that way. I do have a main job. I have a civil engineering background, and I'm a project manager for a general contracting company, a construction contracting company. And that is the main reason I'm going to be relocating out to Arizona, is I will be transferring out there for work for the next couple years. So that's also why I haven't been filming as regularly as I'd like, because I do have a main full-time job, and this is something I do on the weekends as a hobby, something I do for fun. So that is the main reason I'm going to be moving out to Phoenix. I have a lot of film that I've done over the last month, 2 months, that I'm still editing and will be uploading to you over the next coming weeks. My internet has been very spotty as of the last couple of weeks because I've been in the process of moving out of my apartment here in Schaumburg, Illinois. But I do have a lot of videos on the way. So I've got a video on the oldest hotel in Iowa. It's a goal of mine to stay at the oldest hotels of all 50 states in the United States. So I stayed at the Hotel Julian in Iowa. That will be a video coming out soon. I also had the opportunity to stay in a haunted room at the famous Stanley Hotel in Colorado. And that is the very hotel that inspired Stephen King to write his famous novel, The Shining, which Stanley Kubrick made into a famous movie starring Jack Nicholson in 1980. So had an amazing stay at the haunted Stanley Hotel, so stay tuned for that. And on top of that, I have a lot of featured places here in Chicago that I have filmed that I will be sprinkling into my YouTube channel over the next month as well. Now, the one thing I'm very excited about is next Friday, I will be moving out of my apartment here in Schaumburg, and my brother is taking the train into town from Denver, and we will be embarking on a 7-day journey on Route 66. This is a road trip I've been wanting to do my entire life. We'll be starting in downtown Chicago, trying to stay true to the old route as much as we can, the old road. And we will be doing a 7-day road trip from Chicago to Flagstaff, Arizona on Route 66. It's going to be a 7-day journey. I will be filming and documenting each day and night of the trip. We've booked historic hotels and motels along the way, along the route. So we're going to try to eat at all the famous restaurants. We're going to try to see as much as we can see on Route 66 and keep it as true to the history of the Mother Road. So I am so excited to share that with you. It's going to be an amazing journey. Maybe we'll see some tornadoes in Oklahoma. We will be driving through Oklahoma in peak tornado season here in the month of May. So that is probably one of the biggest filming and journey undertakings I've had in a while, is an upcoming road trip on Route 66, the Mother Road, starting in Chicago and heading to Flagstaff, where we'll turn south to go to Phoenix. So we won't be going all the way to Santa Monica, even though we've been there in the past. So sometime this summer, after I get moved into Phoenix, I will be doing a weekend trip from Flagstaff and finishing that journey out to Santa Monica Pier. So I'm excited to share that with you. There will be a Route 66 journey ahead, and then a whole new region of the country in Arizona. So if you have any of you who have been to Arizona, to Phoenix, to Tucson, to Tombstone, to Yuma, or even Southern California, New Mexico, Las Vegas, you name it, the whole southwestern region of the United States, share with me right below some fascinating places for me to check out, because I'm really excited to get settled down there and get at it on the weekends, exploring and learning as much as I can about the great state of Arizona and Phoenix and the American Southwest. So this is my big announcement today. Wanted to share this with you before I moved. I'm going to miss Chicago. I do love Chicago. There's some aspects that I don't like the rising crime rates, the taxes, the corruption that's here. But I love the history of Chicago. I love the people of Chicago. I love the diversity, the culture, the food, the cuisine, and the Great Lakes. Again, the Midwest is my home turf, the heartland of America. This is where I'm born and raised and from. So. Who knows, maybe in the future I'll be coming back, but for the next 2 years for sure I could say I will be a resident of Arizona and exploring the American Southwest. So I'm excited for this. Please, if you have any destinations in mind for me to check out, share them below in the comments section. And I always read through the comments, so I will take that into consideration and try to hit that up this summer or into the fall. I know that summertime is probably the worst time to move to Arizona because it's like 100+ degree weather every day. But the dry heat, I've heard, isn't so bad. There's no humidity, so maybe it won't be as bad as I think. I do have a Camelback I'll be taking with me for hikes and all that, so trying to stay hydrated. But yeah, I'm rambling on. This is my announcement. I will be an Arizona resident in 1 week. So I will miss the Midwest. I'll miss the heartland. I still have a couple things I'll be filming in southern Wisconsin and Chicago over the next 5 to 7 days. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit bittersweet, but I am open to embracing this new opportunity and this new change in geographic and location. So yeah, that's my announcement today. Yeah, it certainly will be not as green in Arizona. And that might not be true necessarily. I know Arizona is a massive state. Phoenix is in the desert, of course, the Valley of the Sun. So there won't be as much greenery as I see here in Illinois, near the Great Lakes of North America. But I know that Arizona is also a very geographically diverse state full of different areas and regions. So I'm sure I will be surprised with what I find down there as well. Yes, and I was filming all of that on this massive boulder in the middle of the park. I don't know if this boulder was always sitting here. Probably not. I'm sure they set it here for convenience maybe, or epic pictures that people could take just off the trail. But yeah, jumped up on this boulder and was talking to you on this. That's why I was kind of confused. Maybe the ticks were coming off this bush. Yeah, probably. I'll have to take a shower when I get home. Jeez, I hate ticks. Ugh. You can see the map here. It's a very nice sized park with plenty of hiking trails, definitely a few miles if you go all the way around. Most of it is kind of a gravel patch like you see here, and below me are horse hoof prints. So I guess people also horseback ride up and down the trail. Still very muddy today on the trail. Look at all this water. Now, it hasn't rained in maybe 2 days, but yeah, still a lot of water sitting on it. In fact, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. I've got just running shoes on. Wasn't expecting all this water. Found a way around the puddle. It's all dry right here, which is it's kind of weird, but all right. Kept the shoes somewhat dry. Got some mud on them, but they're not soaking wet. 10 years ago, I used to have a golden retriever named Joby, and I would take her on extreme dog walks to different state parks in western Iowa and western Minnesota. We would hit the dusty trails together, and that was when I first started getting into photography. I would promote a lot of state parks in Iowa. I had a website called Get Me Out of Here blog, where I would write articles of different places in Iowa and Minnesota and then post pictures. And my dog Joby would be with me through most of those journeys. So a day like this, just doing this hike, it kind of reminds me of those days. It was a lot of fun. She passed away back in 2014. But man, a lot of great memories doing hikes like this in Midwestern parks with my dog Joby. I would call them extreme dog walks, because we would walk for miles. We would get into the woods and we would walk, and then when I got to the car, got her home, I'd have to do a tick check, because she would often get all kinds of ticks all over her body, and they're disgusting. I hate ticks, but sometimes I would miss one or two, and you wouldn't catch it till a couple days later when it was like the size of a grape on her, unfortunately. So sorry, Joby. No, she didn't die of Lyme disease, but yeah, just this reminds me of my roots when I first started doing photography in walks like this. So yeah, rest in peace, Joby. Here's another large boulder next to the trail. Looks like some people tried to stack rocks next to it for whatever reason. But yeah, ooh, look at that bug. It's like green. I don't know if I caught that, but that was pretty cool. It's like emerald green. Yeah, another boulder. Maybe a remnant from the last ice age. Who knows? Now, there was another path back 100 feet that winds all the way around the other side of these woods. I saw the sky up ahead though, and it looks like storm clouds may be rolling in. Check the forecast. We're supposed to get some rain here within the hour. So I'm taking a faster route. Hopefully I won't get caught up in the rain or any thunderstorms. I'm keeping my eye on those dark skies, dark clouds over there. I haven't seen any lightning yet, and it's still nice where I'm at, but yeah, gotta be wary this time of year. The month of May in the Midwest United States. It's tornado season, severe weather season, and I love this time of year. I absolutely love it. In fact, my birthday is in 2 days. I will be 36 years old, which is crazy to think about. I'm not 40 yet, but man, that's just weird. I don't feel like I am, but yeah, 36. I'll be 36 in 2 days. My birthday is May 30th, so it's on Memorial Day this year. And I love this time of year. So maybe I'm a bit biased because my birthday falls in May, but May is my favorite month of the year. Everything turns green, the birds are back, the sun is out, the weather warms up. As a kid, you get out of school, and I always had a 3-day birthday weekend to look forward to. Yeah, love this time of year, and I love severe weather, and I've always loved going storm chasing. Here's another map. And look at that, the village of Sleepy Hollow is just on the north side of this park. Ooh, keep my eyes open for any headless horsemen. I did see some horse tracks earlier, so hopefully that's that's not a sign. And hopefully there's no headless horseman lurking around the woods here. I mean, he only comes out at night, right? The headless horseman. I haven't seen any covered bridges, so I think that's like the mark of safety, right? You have to get across a covered bridge to escape the headless horseman. So I might be in trouble because I don't think there are any covered bridges here in the bird sanctuary. Boy, wouldn't that be crazy? You got the thunderstorms, Sleepy Hollow nearby. Oh. All right, let's keep trekking. Just look at this tree. This is gorgeous. It's like the tree in Forrest Gump. I think it's a Baroque tree. Could be wrong, but I think it's a Baroque. Those are common in the Midwest, and they're usually pretty big. It doesn't get more picturesque than this. It's a beautiful bur oak tree. And they've got a boulder there as well, and a bench that you can sit on and ponder life. Probably the best I can do. And this is as far as I'm gonna get. But what a beautiful tree. The view up here is spectacular. Wow, look at this view. Can't beat this on top of this massive tree here in the park. Love these big black ants. They're like, what the heck is this guy doing? Yeah, this is just a gorgeous Midwestern tree. I love this. And this view is really second to none. Look at that. And there's nobody else at this park. It's like nobody knows that this park exists. There's 9 million people in the Chicagoland area, and I'm the only one here. It's crazy. All right, well, there's definitely something blowing in, so let's keep on moving. Oh, I just fell out of the tree. All right, I'll put the camera down. Some information on the Jelke Creek watershed. I guess this used to be a gravel mining pit decades ago, and then they turned it into this wetland and park. If you look closely, you can actually see the steps or the layers of the old gravel mine, and the wetland just kind of grew into it. There's also this hill with a bench at the top, so I'm going to go up to the top. Let's do this. Looks like a challenge. Let's see what the view looks like from up there. Here's the view from the top of the Jelke Bird Sanctuary Park. Got a lot of gnats flying around my head right now. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut. There's also some more informational boards on the wetland. Look how deep these prairie grass roots go. I had no idea that some of these extended 12 feet deep into the ground for just these little plants. That's crazy. Wow, look at that. It's kind of like an iceberg. There's more beneath the surface than you realize. Well, there's the parking lot almost to the end, and got caught up in some rain. It started to rain a little bit. No downpour, nothing major, but yeah, definitely had to put the camera away to keep it dry, and you can see the clouds right there. So was getting a little bit of rain. I'm a bit wet, not soaked, but I am damp. Well, this is a nice, peaceful hike today. Wanted to share the big news, moving to Arizona. And I have maybe one or two other things that I want to share with you here in the suburbs today on this video before we hang this up. So follow me. Just saw this half circle of stones right here near the parking lot. And yeah, I guess it's kind of a artistic seating area, kind of a mini Stonehenge kind of thing here at the park. So yeah, beautiful park. I really like coming out here and just walking around and thinking. And of course, Jesters is nearby, one of the greatest fast food restaurants in the world. Just saw this sign right here. Ground nesting birds, small animals, and coyotes. So they've got a coyote alert. There are a lot of coyotes here in Chicago. I've seen more coyotes in the suburb of Schaumburg than I ever have living in Iowa, believe it or not. I guess on another note too, I'm moving to Phoenix, where the hockey team, their hockey team is the Coyotes. And I've heard it's one of the worst hockey teams in all of the NHL. But you know what? Hopefully they can turn it around. I will definitely attend a few games. I'm still a Blackhawks fan, so I'm not going to change that. But looking forward to seeing some new games, some new arenas. And here is the proof. There is a village of Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow, Illinois. It's about an hour northwest of Chicago, so it's a northwestern suburb, but there is a Sleepy Hollow, Illinois. They even have a headless horseman here on the sign. This is awesome. Look at this. To see if there's an Ichabod crane living here in Sleepy Hollow. Now, I don't see any bridges, no covered bridges, so if you see the headless horseman, be on the lookout. I did see the hoof prints at Jelke Bird Sanctuary, so maybe he lurks around the sanctuary at night. Hard to say, but yes, there is a Sleepy Hollow, Illinois. That is awesome. I'm here at Busse Woods in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. This is one of my favorite parks in the suburbs of Chicago. I jog here all the time. It's got a great biking trail. And they also have their own elk herd. Kind of reminds me of a modern day Jurassic Park. Please do not feed the elk. And they've got this security fence as well to keep the herd inside. It's kind of very Jurassic Park-like, but with elk. But anyway, you can see the elk way out there. They're kind of far from the fence today. There's one right there at the edge of the woods. You can see his, if I can get that to focus, you can see his round white butt. He's just out there grazing at the moment. There's another one way over there as well. You can kind of see it on the left. Oh, there we go, straight across. They're hanging out by the woods today. I don't know how many elk there are. I think I've seen up to 4 or 5 at one time. But yeah, in the suburbs of Chicago, they have a live elk herd here in Busse Woods. Now this is cool. I've actually never seen this information board, but the Busse Woods Elk Pasture, they've had an elk herd here at Busse Woods since 1925, when 9 cows and a bull were purchased from the National Park Service and transported here from Yellowstone National Park. Elk Grove Village views the elk herd as a living reminder of its namesake, and the Brookfield Zoo helps feed the elk with hay and supplements. Wow, this is amazing. So they've had an elk herd here for almost 100 years in the suburbs of Chicago. Yeah, I just love Busse Woods. This is the perfect place to go for a jog. I know Chicago is known for its long winters, but really, I've gotten out here and jogged as early as late February before and been able to run through most of November as well. So you definitely, if you're living in the Chicago area or visiting, you can find lots of windows even in the colder seasons to get out here and run. Biking might be a little bit harder in some of the colder weather, but running, you can usually find an open window even in the winter season to do that. But this time of year is perfect, and it's not far from Schaumburg. It's here in Elk Grove Village, and just again, they've got this natural elk herd here. A lot of unique wildlife and features, lots of trails here at Busse Woods. Look at that. There's a closer view of the bull elk. Look at those antlers. Those are huge. He's just chilling, grazing, relaxing on this Saturday afternoon. I've realized every time I move to get a better shot, he just turns his butt towards me. It's like, I don't know if he's subconsciously doing it or if he's doing that on purpose, but I keep getting his rear end turned towards me. And this one is right next to the fence. Hello. This is one of the closest I've ever been to the elk, and I've been to this park dozens of times. Wow. Hey, buddy. Doing some grazing? Doing some grazing. Hello. I think this is a girl. Maybe I see there's antlers. I don't know. Hello, Miss Elk. Just hanging out, doing some grazing, huh? Well, happy Memorial Day weekend. He's turning his butt to me too. You guys love to turn your butts at me. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a boy. All right, well, pretty quiet today in Elk Grove Village. Well, wanted to show that off. That's a unique feature here in the suburbs of Chicago. There's a beautiful trail system here, a park called Busse Woods, and a real natural elk herd that they've had here since 1925. So yeah, they're just kind of chilling today, grazing. And I understand that Arizona has lots of wild elk. We don't have wild elk here in Illinois, at least not anymore. So this is the closest thing. This is the closest place I can go to see real elk is Busse Woods. But in Arizona, I probably will be seeing a lot more elk in the wilderness and not behind a fence. Okay, there's one other thing here in Busse Woods that I noticed a month ago while driving towards O'Hare Airport. There is a massive bald eagle's nest here on the north side of Busse Woods. I'm going to see if I can get a closer peek of that. And yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I can show you a massive bald eagle's nest before this video's through. So follow me. The trail system here at Busse Woods has a lot of these gorgeous pedestrian bridges. And this one goes over, I can't remember what street this is. I think this might be Higgins. This is one of the main routes between Schaumburg and Elk Grove Village, both northwestern suburbs of Chicago. And this Busse Woods trail system, again, spans a huge portion of this area. The trail system alone is well over 7.5 miles long. Some bikes going by. So yeah, a very unique feature here in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. So zooming way in, straight ahead, that is a bald eagle's nest. Right there on the far north side of Busse Woods. There's no trail in Busse that goes near that field, so I had to park across the way. I'm actually standing right in front of Interstate 90 here in, I think this is Arlington Heights. No, this is Rolling Meadows. I'm in Rolling Meadows, Illinois, in front of these office buildings. There's a Meijer general store over there, or a department store, but this is one of the biggest bald eagle's nest I have ever seen. You can see it clear as day when you're driving by on Interstate 90. And sometimes I've seen the eagles perched. Oh, there it is. Sometimes I've seen the eagles perched, and I think that's one right there just left of the nest. I think I can maybe make out a bald eagle. I'm about 100 yards away right now. But it's one of the largest nests I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a few bald eagles nests in my day, but that thing is the biggest one by far that I've ever seen. And I don't know if a lot of people even know it's there right now. But it's on the north end of Busse Woods here in the suburbs of Chicago. Well, this wasn't really where I planned to end the vlog, in a parking lot in Rolling Meadows just off the freeway off Interstate 90. But yeah, I couldn't get closer to the bald eagle's nest, so this is the best shot I'm gonna get for now. Just incredible to me how immense bald eagles are, how massive their nests are. And it's situated right here off of Interstate 90. I don't think a lot of people even know it's there, to be honest. But anyway, so yeah, there's really nothing more to say. This was just an update vlog, and wanted to show a couple other special places here in the northwest burbs of Chicago. So yeah, I'm gonna close this out. I've got a big Route 66 road trip ahead of me, and a few other locations here in the Chicagoland area I will be filming and sharing with you shortly. But thank you for watching. Thanks for tagging along. This is Eric with the Get Me Out of Here vlog, and now it's time for me to get out of here.